Sorry to pull you away from family down there.
No, it's my
I
fault.
just
All right.
no, I guess just what was their starting pitcher doing that really kind of kept you guys off balance for the majority of his outing?
Yeah, in my opinion, well, first of all, something about these 7 o'clock games, the sun's a little it's kind of bad in the first inning or two, and I'm not blaming it on that, but it's something that once we get past that we should start seeing the ball better and start putting better at bats together. But he was, in my opinion, what made him what gave us the most trouble with him was kind of just the two breaking balls. He had that cutter slider and that more of a hard curveball. And once you see that it's going to break, you kind of gotta almost guess what it's going to be, if it's going to be that breaking ball or if it's going to be that curveball or that cutter. And I don't know, I think he's kept us off balance with those pitches right there. And he did a good job of commanding the zone. You know, didn't miss much over the plate. And so, I mean, it was just a good outing by him, and props to him, I guess.
Andrew, I know you didn't get the result that you wanted, but hitting that homer late with the way the crowd was cheering, obviously more people in the stands tonight. Did it feel different? Did it feel like there was a little more energy, a little more buzz out there tonight? And how does that maybe help you guys, going forward in the series?
Yeah, it did. I mean, we had a great crowd tonight, especially for Thursday. And it helps us. It does. We may have lost tonight, but there was no doubt a better energy in the park tonight, and I'm hoping it'll be the same thing tomorrow, being Friday at 7. So we're looking forward to tomorrow as well.
And you kind of touched on it before, but how would you evaluate the offensive performance? It seems like you guys put together better at bats later in the game, and obviously had that big 8th to where you guys were kind of within shooting distance there to tie it up.
Yeah, I mean, we put some good at bats together today. We hit the ball hard. For the most part, we got unlucky a couple times. You take away the first 3 innings, and even in there we had some hard hit balls, but I don't think anyone's discouraged about how we played offensively tonight. There's always room for improvement, of course, but some things didn't go our way tonight, but at the same time we can always be a little better, and we expect 4 more runs tomorrow.
I guess with the way that the 8th inning ended there, just how hard was it to kind of recapture some of that momentum? You get the crowd into it, then obviously it ends the way it ends, and they end up putting 3 runs up. Just how hard was it to kind of recapture some momentum after that?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's a big difference between 3 runs and 6 runs, and when we're down 3 going into the 9th, it definitely gives you a little more confidence than doubling that, but it's our job. We've scored 6 runs in an inning before. We can do it at any time, so we can't let it affect our emotions and our attitude.